Hi everyone, my name is Shub and welcome to Little Wisdom, where we look into science and spirituality to strengthen our wisdom and self-awareness. Today's episode is a quick introduction to this woman behind the microphone. That's right, yours truly, and the reason behind wanting to do this podcast. The trailer earlier is the what, and this is basically the why and who, I guess. So, believe it or not, I was actually very hesitant to do this episode initially because I figured people generally prefer to jump right into the content. If that's you, that's great. Go on and do that. But if you're like me and you want to know the backstory before jumping into things, then this is for you. So, who am I? Am I a guru? Am I a self-help coach? A scientist? No, actually, I'm not any one of those things. I'm a writer by profession, which is something I stumbled upon by accident. Even though I'd been writing since my teen years, it took me quite some time to accept that I too can be a writer. But that's a whole new world of self-doubt. We all have ours. I've been across various industries, and the common thread has always been social and environmental impact. Like many people in this space, it gives me a great sense of purpose, and I thoroughly enjoy it. Difficult, yes, but fulfilling. So that's a quick overview and the tags and expertise associated with my name. So why this podcast? Well, there is an Italian proverb, and it goes something like this. It is not enough to aim. You must hit. So this is me hitting. While I wanted to do this for almost a year, I think it's probably been a little bit more than that by now, but it was during the year the world will never forget, 2020. The lockdown forced many people to turn into bakers, avid runners, avid Netflixers, and people who avidly sit on the couch. Long story short, it was about time for me to stop aiming and to do something about it. But why focus on this topic of science and spirituality? Anything to do with soul, spirit, I've been very, very curious about. Whether it was in poetry, stories, or ancient texts, I've been thoroughly fascinated by it. Also fascinating, though, is the science behind some of our early practices, or the psychology of what makes people tick and how we can modify our behaviors to better ourselves. Putting science and spirituality together provides us with a new way of looking at things and also understanding our lives. Another reason I wanted to do this was because you and I, we are everyday people. And of course, many of us need to feel connected to the world and to something bigger than us, but we also need science. We need something that says, hey, this works and this is proven. That reaffirms our confidence and assurance, and also guides us in making changes in our lives if we want to. So, by combining the two, I hope it helps you make sense of your human journey. Because honestly, sometimes life can feel like a theme park ride which you didn't think you would puke on or walk away with jelly legs. Memories. Anyway, we all need inspiration backed by results, instead of only believe in yourself advice. So if this podcast series makes it easier for you to achieve your goals, no matter how big or small, makes you reflect a little more, or just makes you feel uplifted and confident about you, then I would have done what I set out to do. So that's it. An accidental writer with a love for ancient knowledge of spirituality, science, and everything in between, bringing it all together in a small way to inspire you to evolve on your human journey. I'm excited and nervous to share all of this with you, and if you ever have any requests on topics, feel free to reach out through the website or wherever else you follow Little Wisdom. Thanks very much for listening, you wonderful people. I wish you good health, stay safe, and stay wise. Let's do this!